Hello everyone, and I am going to do today two unboxings. I have both of them actually the theme of water or sea, which I love to do. I love sea life, and I have one super large one and one kind of on the medium size. So I want to wish everyone a happy Sunday, and let's get started. I'm going to turn the camera down so you can see the desktop, and hopefully you can hear me okay. Okay, so this first one I'm going to show you, I actually bought this, I think in January, and I had planned to do it pretty quick, but I was working on something else, and by the time I finished it, I had ordered a couple more paintings, and they just kind of moved up to the front quicker than this one. So now that I look at it, my taste has changed a little bit, and I don't know when I'm going to do this or if I'm going to do this one. So let's take a look at it. And let me tell you first the little bit of information I have on the box. There are 53 colors, 5 Aurora Borealis, with a total diamond count of 68,121. The canvas is square drill, and it is a 26, or actually a 25.6 inch by 25.6 inch. So it's a square canvas with square drills. And that would be measurement 65 centimeters by 65 centimeters. It's called Glass Mermaid by Dakota Detweiler. So I am going to take this out of the box. Okay. And open the card, which contains your sticker sheet and your labels to put on your containers. And I got a bronze card. I'll show you a close-up of that in a moment. And once again, we have 53 colors in total. And it's a pretty colorful one, as you can see, with number 1 being an orangey red color AB. We have an olive green color AB, a light orchid, a medium blue, and a white AB. So we're going to open the canvas next and take a look at that. It came with the toolkit that we all are familiar with. It has the slide cover, it's got baggies, it's got the white pen, the twist and pick pen, and it has white putty as well as a pad of pink wax. Stick that over here. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I like it, but I have to really be into a painting in order to put the time and effort into it. And I'm just not sure if this one is one that I really want to put the time into. I'll just have to wait and see. So we're going to start unrolling it. So it's a mermaid. It's called the Glass Mermaid. Sit this down here. It's been rolled up for a couple months, so I'm going to, oops, I knew my lamp was gonna get in the way. Everything's tipping over. Okay, so this canvas is really soft. I'm sorry, Toby, I just scared my dog. Toby, you want to come over here and say hello? You want to say hello? Come. Nope, he's hopping up on the pillow. It's okay, buddy. It's safe. I really startled him. Okay. So here is the painting. As you can tell, it's perfectly square in diameter, or in length and width. 25 by 25, 25.6, by Dakota Detweiler. Lots of pretty colors. Blue hair. I'm not really that fond of the blue hair, but a lot of people are. My daughter loves it. There's only one fish, and that's over here. The rest looks to be just under the sea corals. Yeah, so like barnacles. I think these are barnacles down in the bottom over here. And then this is like a crazy looking fish. Let me move it down. He's really cool. And I think that's what caught my eye. For some reason, I thought there was a lot more sea life when I was ordering this. I just didn't really look that close at it. And that would be the main reason for me to buy this. And so that's one reason I think that I'm just not really too into it. Let me know if you like it. She's pretty, but I don't know, just something about it. I like the effects. It does look like she's, behind glass. It's the glass mermaid. And I'm looking at the ABs. So number 1 is going to be this orangey red up here, and where you see some of the coral, we have an AB in that. Number 2, it's going to be in the green areas where the lighter green is. The light lavender color is number 3. And so we're going to have that throughout some of these pieces of coral and barnacle. 4 is blue, so I imagine she's going to have a lot of ABs in her hair for some sparkle. I'm just taking a look. Yeah. The medium blue streaks through here are the ABs. And 5 is white, and I see that all through, scattered about. Wherever you see the white places, that'll be a white AB. It might be fun to do because of the really pretty colors, so I won't discount that at all. Now I've got to find my drills, though. Hold on just a moment. They fell on the floor, and then they must have just rolled a little bit. Hey, Dottie. Nope, we're not going out yet. We were just out a few minutes ago. This dog just wants to go out. She loves going out. Okay, so we're going to take a look at the drills. Just briefly. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it, but I will pull ABs for you to see. Okay, so 103, 108. So 103 is this one right here, which is really pretty. It's the red orange one. Okay. And then we have this really, really pretty teal color, 140. Yep, so that's this one right here. This is really, really pretty. That's going to be in her hair, this color. Let me get it closer. And then we have, let's see if I can find 108. Yeah, I think I found it. So 108 is the green. Really pretty. It's going to be scattered around the greenery or the reefs. And 119. Okay, I spot that really right out of the gate here. This is the pretty orchid color. It's like a purple orchid. It looks more orchid in real life, but that's really sparkly. So that's that. If you want to look at the colors. We have 310s. We have lots of green. We have pink. So really, really pretty color combination here. And I went to Joann's this morning after church because on Facebook I saw someone in another state had gone to their Joann's. You know, they're going out of business. And she had found 3 Diamond Art Club floral pattern canvases, and I loved all 3 of them. And I hadn't been to my Joann's in probably a year or more. So I ran over there, and there was a sign on the door. It was obvious they were closed, and they listed the stores, you know, in the general area, which the closest one's like, I don't know, 35 minutes from me, that's still open. And I tried to go online. They're not doing any online sales. And I tried to go to that exact store that's still open to see if they had those floral diamond paintings in stock. But for some reason, it would not let me go to that store. I mean, it would show the store, but when I would click to search, it won't let me search. I guess because they're not doing any online or purchase ahead of time and pick up. So I'm just gonna have to go down there tomorrow and, you know, take a look. Tomorrow is Cinco de Mayo, and I'm gonna meet my sister. She lives up that way, and we're gonna go to Jalisco, which is a Mexican restaurant that we like. And after that, I'm gonna go over to the Joann's and check it out, because if I could get those floral paintings at such a deep discount, it's well worth the drive, that's for sure. So anyway, this is my glass mermaid, and I'll keep you posted on whether or not I do this. And if I do, of course, I will show you the completion. This, by the way, does have the perforated line, you know, the red lines on the cover to take 1 square off at a time. It's pre-cut, you know, perforated, which I love. Love, love, love that. Okay, the next one, speaking of love, the next one I absolutely adore. I bought it, I think a month ago, and I really got to get the mindset to do it, because it's going to be a task on its own. So it's in a huge box. Let me give you the information on the box. This one has, let's see. Okay, so this one has 80 colors. So this is going to be the largest one I do. 80 colors, 5 Aurora Borealis, and 3 fairy dust. Total diamonds, 110,433, with a canvas size of 38.6 inches by 27.6 inches, 98 centimeters by 70 centimeters. And it is a square, which, you know, I love squares. And you know what? Did I show you the little card from the first one? This is the glass mermaid card that I got. And it's a bronze. Okay. So let's get this one open here. Let's do it on this side. like I said, it is sea theme related. And I'll tell you the name of it in a moment. I have opened it. This was the one that I had. It's so big, I put it in my storage unit. And I hang them on a clothes rack on coat hangers so that I can easily, thumb through them. I have some of my finished ones hanging and a lot of my unfinished ones hanging on that wheeled clothes rack. So it seems to be working out fine. When I go to my storage unit the next time, I'm going to take a picture of it and then I'll explain how I do my storage. Okay, so let's take a look. Oh, it's heavy. It is heavy. All right, so this came with the standard kit also. White wax, or I'm sorry, pink wax, white putty, white pen, cover dish. All the same. Okay. Let's see if I have it. Okay, so it's got to go this way. This one I might have to spread out on my bed. It's pretty large. So here we go with the 80 colors. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ABs. And 1, 2, 3 fairy dust. So of the ABs, it looks like we've got a red, an orange, a green, a blue, and a white. And in the fairy dust, we have a light teal, a really pale teal, and a light pink. So let's get this little guy unrolled here. And I don't want to drop the drills, so I'm going to reach over and grab them because it's a monster pack. Let me put those down here. Okay, so, okay, and I've got the card. It's called Undersea Treasure. Undersea Treasure. And I've got a plan for this as far as enhancements go, and I'll tell you about that in a minute. But I do need to roll this backwards a little bit. There's so many pretty colors in this. It's just stunning. It really is. Okay. So let me do it slow here. So this is the whole canvas. It's got the dolphin up here at the top. Let me kind of pull this down. We'll work from the top to the bottom. How about that? Okay. So, dolphin at the top. Oh, I'm knocking stuff over here. Sorry about the glare. And then, as we move across the top, whoopsie. Got fish, stingray, a nice clear drill field, and then some more fish swimming around the treasure chest with all the jewels, gemstones, pearls, and treasure. I'm going to stand up. Okay. And then the bottom, we have the starfish. Coral. There's just so much going on in this painting. It's going to be so fun. Every square is going to be so much fun. And I'm going to turn it sideways. There's a conch shell I see. Just the enormity of it. It's just so incredibly large. I have my arms completely outstretched holding it. So I'll leave that on the screen for a moment or two. Maybe I'll make that my thumbnail. But I think with all this going on over here with the treasure, I'm going to use some of my sparkly, oh, you know what, those are round, and these are square drill. I was gonna say that I was gonna use these shiny gold and silver diamond dots, but I don't think I can do round with my square. I don't know that I want to mix those. So I will use what's in the kit. I'm not going to worry about any upgrades or enhancements. I know I could probably find the enhancement kit for this. In fact, I think I did look. It says a little crease. I did look, and I think I did see it, but you know, some of those enhancement kits cost half the price of the canvas, and there's nothing wrong with the drills that come with the kit, especially when you're working on such a good quality kit. But if I had square drills that were those really shiny gold and silver, I would definitely use it, but I'm not going to go out and buy any. So let's take a look now at what we have in the drills. Okay, so it is a pretty big bunch of drills, 80 colors. Let's see one of the ABs right on top. And it is pretty, for sure. Okay, so number 110, right in the front, right here, is an AB. And I'm not going to go through where all these are, but I can tell right away that this flower back here, or it's not a flower, but it's some kind of underwater foliage, has a lot of this sparkly color in it. And so does the fish over here. It's got number 1, and so do these little fish. So this color is going to be spread throughout. Let's see, where's my key? It's over on this side. Okay, so number 2 is number 122. That's the second AB, and it's a green color. And I see it. It's pretty sparkly. It's right there on the end. Right, I'll get my thumb on it. Right there. You can see the sparkle. And then we have number 3, which looks to be red. To be red, and what number is that? 133. So 133 is, oh, right here. I think that's one. Nope, that's not 133. What about that red? There's a lot of reds, a lot of dark pink. Has anyone done this painting? If you have, please comment and let me know how long it took you to do. I mean, it takes us all, you know, all of us have different time frames because some of us work, some of us don't work. But I'm just curious to know how long it took to finish. And number 4, I couldn't find number 3 in here, 138. Let's see if I can find that one. 138, oh gosh, the blues are just gorgeous. So many pretty blues. Okay, so 138 has 2 bags. So here's 138, right here, those 2 bags. Really, really pretty. And then the 5th AB is white. So I see that right off the bat. 141, there's 2 bags. Right, let me turn it this way maybe. Right there. And then as far as the fairy dust drills go, there's 3 of them. So I'll just find one, and I won't go through all of them, just so you can see a fairy dust one in case you're interested. So those are the Z's, and they are in the higher numbers. Let's see. Let's see. I wonder if they're marked with a Z on the package, or if it's just the number. Let me grab a number here. 9559. 9559. Oh yeah, they are marked with a Z. Okay. So here's one, Z747. It happens to be a light color. I don't know if you can see that fairy dust on it, but I'm going to take it up close to the camera, because you might be able to. So this is the fairy dust, one of 3. And if they're in the tray, you probably could see better because you're seeing the back of a lot of them and not the front. But it's got a little bit of sparkle to it. It's nice. I like it. So let me see if I can roll this up just real quick. Halfway anyway. No, probably not. I'll have to do this off camera. This is really, really a lot of drills. And with 80 colors, I've got 48 trays, but I've got enough in my Elizabeth Ward containers to put the rest that don't fit in the trays in the Elizabeth Ward. But I know that this one's probably going to be a 2-month project for me, if I'm lucky. And so I can't count it as 2 finishes, but that might make my year total 1 or 2 less than what I'm hoping to accomplish. You know, I'm hoping to accomplish 12 for the year. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm going to stick this in the box so they don't go all over the place. Just look at that. Look at all those drills. That is a lot of drills. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a good rest of the day and a good week coming up. I will be back on probably maybe tomorrow to do a whip and chat. So I will get some thoughts together. Hopefully it won't be too boring. And everyone, keep on diamond painting, enjoy, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.